Hey guys. Hey Papa G. I'm from Brooklyn myself, so I like to see New Yorkers. Can you guys hear me? Hi Gwen. Hi Vince. Hi Gino. Dream big for the ride. Hi Mindy. No Mindy, I'm not. But I will say, I noticed a few things on my credit report kind of gone. So, just a thought. Hi Bill, Lisa, Hermit, Shammy, Ted, Chi, Darren. Where's Nico? Where's Cap? Where's Tim? Faye, thank you so much. Scott, Chi 3. How's your day been, guys? What's up? Tim, hey, Raymond, Dom, Diana. Cap is here. What's up, buddy? Oh, Cap, I posted the picture of the ATM in my community page. You could check it out. Girl Patriot, hey. Labrador, hey. From California, Sherry. Susie. Thanks, guys, for coming on. And thanks for always supporting me. Husky Loves. Hello. Hello, everyone. How's everyone's day been? Mama Lisa, hi. Thanks for coming on. Hey, Tim, I actually posted an article in my community page that they got paid $2 billion. And if you guys heard, there was a glitch on coin market cap, and XRP went all the way to $9 million dollars. Did anybody see that? Tim Brown, you probably saw that. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Wisdom, Truth. So, guys, I want to say this, like, I got crucified for my rant yesterday about a certain individual whose name I'm not going to mention. So, I apologize if that offended anybody. I'm no longer going to say anything about any other content creator. But the reason that, first of all, that I got so angry is because of so many people hitting me up just talking about how she's yelling and screaming and this and that. And I have my own personal experience with her, like about a year ago. Contacted her for her strategy. She paid her money. She sent me 3 little questions in an email. And when she called, it was a half an hour. She didn't give no financial advice. She asked me who my favorite guru was and talk politics. That's it. So, personal experience, like, lost money, it was worthless, and I'm just here looking out for you guys. So, use your discernment, listen to whoever you want to listen to. And again, if I offended anybody, I'm very, very sorry. And then I had some people saying that my sound is horrible and I sound horrible and blah, 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 but whatever. Hi, Iraq. Yeah, Cap, I got literally like just scolded. So I just want to, apologize to whoever I offended. Right. If to anyone, if you don't like what I say or whatever, you don't like my voice or whatever else you don't like, you don't have to, be on my streams. So feel free to unsubscribe and not watch and go watch whoever makes you feel better and whoever's content you feel is more legit. But I really want to come back today and I really want to go over what you need to say to these banks because apparently some people are having a lot of issues. And I want to do that. Plus, I really want to answer more of your questions about the exchange, who you need to bring with you, what you need to do. Because I really feel, in my very strong opinion, that this is about to happen. And I'm really concerned about you guys. I want you to be ready. I want you to be prepared because this is a once in a lifetime thing. Hi, Shalita, Shami. Um, Rebecca, I don't know. We'll know once it's on Forex Live. She said, is the dinar out of the gray area? Hi, Vanessa. Thank you so much. I have a question. If anybody in my chat knows how to, um, I want to like play a recording and I also want to bring some people on, like on my phone. How do I make it play without having feedback so you guys can hear? Because I was actually going to make a call um to my wealth manager and actually let you guys hear everything he had to say, but I don't know how to play it without the background, like it echoing. Susie, hi. Alak is going to the USA next week. She asked if we knew when Alak was going to the US. And also, guys, yesterday later at night, I got the Iraqi investment map for 2024. It's a 83 page document that I posted a link to it in my community page. And there's also a guide for investors for 2024, which is 55 pages. There's a link for that in my community page as well. So click on the link and hit English, and you could read all through that. Lisa, do you mind me asking who you have your wealth manager? My wealth manager is with Chase. Cancer baby. Hi. So when they're not familiar, when they say that they're not familiar with the dinar, then you say, well, can I talk to your boss who is familiar with the dinar? Tim, I watched Goldilocks a little bit of their podcast. It's pretty good, actually. Hi, Kim. Joseph. No, Joseph, I'm not in California. I'm on the East Coast. And somebody put in my comments, I forgot who it was, but that they called the Chase or it was Wells and they told them that the Dong and the Zim was a scam. Well, my response to them would be, first of all, you sold the Dong. Second of all, the Dong is trading on the foreign exchange. Third of all, the Dong, Vietnam, is part of the World Trade Organization, so they need to do their research. A currency cannot be a scam. If you go and look up the Vietnam Dong on the forex.com, it's trading on forex.com. So, listen, don't get me started with what I would say to these people. Listen, I have a friend of mine who works for the federal government. He sells equipment for planes, military planes, all that stuff. He is even telling me that we're extremely close. And all of this is in my opinion and not financial advice. So when I go into like exchange procedures and stuff, it's not financial advice. Well, hi Gurka. If he's asking, what if you have accounts overseas in dinar? How can you protect them? Um, overseas where? Gino said, is it okay to use Chase Wealth Management over a fiduciary? Yes, it is. Because I believe that they're fiduciary, the wealth managers at Chase. I'm sorry, Tim. What did Mark Z explain today? It's going so fast. I'm trying to catch all of your questions. So, Gurka, you're in Iraq and you want to know if you can exchange in Iraq? Jesso, I guess this person's from Canada. My TD Bank will buy dong, but not selling. Check HSBC in Canada. Oh, is it really? Iraqi said it's beautiful in Georgia. He asked, Cancer Baby, he asked if I had time frame when I would receive it. I said before the end of the year. He said he would check on it for me about every month. Let me go back to your question. Hi, Gloria. Yeah, I know. There's a few gurus that call it every single day, or people that say it's done when it's not. It's not done until you're at the bank cashing out, in my opinion. Tim, it is real. There's nothing fake about it at all. I mean, people like look what happened with Kuwait, all those millionaires and billionaires. I'm sure the banks weren't telling them, "Oh, hey, you're going to become a multimillionaire on the 1st of September." They're not allowed. It's a speculative investment. But I'm going to talk to you guys and help you out. So Lisa is asking, will all occasions of Chase be able to exchange redeem? No. No. And I've noticed that the branches that have that white ATM that I posted in my community page are predominantly the ones that are in the know about what's going on. And I've seen them training people on it and yeah. It's very fancy. When I first saw it, I was like, wow, what is this? It's never been here before. And it's predominantly, I've noticed, at branches that are just opening. No, the Zim bonds, they're real, and it is going to be Wells that are handling things. Dream big, but nothing on Zim right now as far as it's, you know what I mean. Like Iraq is Iraq, you know what I mean. Like there's I would like really consider listening to Mark Z about this the Bolivar. He has a lot of information. Now I'm hearing about this Pengo, that this Pengo is supposed to go real high. But in my opinion, it'll be in the second basket, not this basket. Still nothing on the Bolivar, guys. Still nothing. I asked him to call if he finds something on the Bolivar. Shammy, so all you do is you call Chase and you ask to speak to someone in wealth management, and they'll make an appointment for you. And it doesn't cost anything. But I just want to answer some questions, and then I'll talk about some stuff, and then we'll go back into answering questions for you guys. Shalita, I would diversify. Like once you exchange, I would buy crypto, real estate, gold and silver, definitely. Because you want to have like the hard assets in case anything happens. And put everything in the trust. Because I'll give you an example. Say you have all this money, you have all this property, cars, everything, right? And say, God forbid, you get into an accident or whatever the case is, right? And now they're going to go after everything that you have. If you have a trust, it's like you have nothing. It belongs to a trust. It doesn't belong to you. And you can have the trust connected to all your accounts. So trust is definitely very important. That's why I said I would talk to a trust attorney, accountant, tax attorney, like a regular lawyer. Like if you have a family lawyer, talk to them, financial advisor, or you could use wealth management at Chase. They really push that. Husky, who's Raymond James? I'm sorry. Hey Jeff, how are you? What's happening? Yeah, I'm hearing this Pingo is probably gonna go in the second basket in my opinion. Hi Yvonne. Yeah, but in my opinion, when Sudani became the prime minister, everything just progressed. In my opinion, he's a hero for those Iraqi citizens. I think there was too much corruption and too much going on prior to Sudani. Yes, Susie. Frank, she said Frank 26 is not doing IQD after 9-1. Well, that might be a little hint for you, in my opinion. Right, Gloria. It's done when you're at the bank and you're exchanging and your account is getting credited. That is when it's done. Correct. I'm trying to if I'm missing someone's questions, I'm so sorry, but my mods can answer inside the chat. It's just going super fast. You want to always protect your wealth, always. And like I said, I don't trust banks, but the whole thing with the yield with the XRP, you're not letting the bank manage your XRP. You're still managing. It's your coins. You sign a contract with them and they pay you a yield, like a percentage to use your XRP. Nobody's getting your XRP, just to clarify that for somebody that made a comment earlier in my chat. Yeah, Cap, isn't it like fancy? I was all about it. I was like, damn, this thing is Fire the ATM machine. Now, why would they be doing that if they weren't making changes? Just my opinion, though. Tim Brown, you're a Zimtard. Well, maybe you could give some information to some of my folks in my chat about the Zim, if you don't mind, Tim. Yeah, Hungary, the Pengo. That's what I said, second basket. Hey Gino, yeah, they when they send it out, it's usually to either their headquarters in Bank of America. So you just ask them where exactly they're sending your currency out, and take your currency and go there and have it verified there on site. Do not let the I don't trust that. Nope. You find out where you're sending my currency to. That's where I'm going with my currency, and you're gonna verify it in front of me. And like I said, over 50 million is they come to your house. And if you want over 100,000 cash, you have to order it and you have to have a police escort. I think probably it is in his that is in one of his family members' names, the IQD. Girl Patriot said that the wealth managers are not allowed to, no bank employees are allowed to hold currency. But probably in his wife's name or his children, people do that. Well, he's very educated on the IQD. He was also part of the Kuwaiti dinar reinstatement, so he knows a lot. And he's been with Chase a long time, and you know has a lot of connections throughout, like the whole banking industry. My wealth manager, to answer your question, Girl Patriot. Yes, for the ride. No, like in my opinion, 2 years ago, I wouldn't even say we're close. Like it was so much corruption. You know what I mean? The United States Treasury wasn't involved. The Fed Reserve, they were still under sanctions. They were still under Chapter 7. It's never been what it's been. Like Sudani has achieved so much in the 2 years he's been in office. Tell him dream big. I didn't believe in Zim in the beginning at all. I was actually going to throw it in the trash. But then, some smart people gave me some smart advice. Yes, Lisa, Chase can help with trust. Yes. They work with an outside trust company. She asked if Chase can help out with trust. Cap, I hold South Korean won. Also, I think a lot of currencies will pop. We'll be surprised. Very possible. But I believe the Bolivar, they're planning something with that Bolivar. Like, how do they not see it when you could see it, but they don't see it? So I don't understand it. Susie, I'm being told $1.40 for the Rapaya. It's all gonna go together, in my opinion. But the IQD is the main one, and it's the linchpin. Thank you, B6251. Thank you for being here. Baby crab cakes. Michelle, I'm Maria Nicole, but you probably just messed that up. Do you know if Iraq has ascended into the WTO? Baby Creeks, I don't believe they did. I think they're waiting for the rate change to formally ascend. But I believe they did finish up what they needed to finish in order to join the WTO. It's okay. I figured. I see what you're saying, Gwen, that Mr. T signed something. But there are a lot of people are saying that Mr. T is like once he comes back in office, like he supports Nassar Jassar and all that. And I still believe, in my opinion, that behind closed doors, he's very, very involved with this reinstatement, RV, wealth transfer. Anna K, is she asking which Pengo? It's the Hungary currency. But I am hearing that a lot of people are getting some of their debt cleared and like cars paid off, things like that, which they never paid off. But good advice, dream big. Labrador, yeah. I mean, they'll tell you they're gonna send it out, and like I said, you're gonna say to them, where are you sending it to? Because I'm going there. But once you exchange, your currency will go to the United States Treasury. Hi, LS. Hold on. I'm trying to catch up on everybody. Hi, Jason. He's from Guam, and he's saying the dong is real. Actually, it is. Currency can't be a scam anyway. But oh my God, what's his name? I'm always so tired at night. I always have long days. Um, he's one of my favorites too, and I just can't think of his name right now. Anyway, there was a content creator who actually went to Vietnam and saw price changes at restaurants and stuff. Dream Big, do you remember what his name was? I'm like going blank right now. Yvonne, in my opinion, I think it'll happen in August. My opinion, I believe it'll happen before a lot goes to the United States to meet with the Fed Reserve and the U.S. Treasury. I actually feel like super like I don't know. I got these weird feelings. I think something's gonna go down at this DNC tonight, either during her speech or after. They're planning something, in my opinion, and I think it's gonna be look here and not there, and that's when they're gonna reinstate it. That's just my opinion, though. But Jen, from Mike Barr, seems to be very, very convinced that it'll happen on the 23rd. Actually, Dr. Jan Halper was saying that this was already supposed to have been happened, but it's they were holding it back. The corrupt, the corrupt, the corrupt, the corrupt. The coordination framework, Maliki, the parliament, all of them. And like I said, in my opinion, the lock is part of all of that. SMM, they have the ATMs at your Chase, right? And I bet your Chase does foreign currency exchange, right? He said that they have those at his Chase. Yeah, like if you're calling all the Chases and Wells in your state and you're not getting through, it's a good point, Dream Big. Call, the next state over. So say, if I'm in New York and I can't get anywhere in New York, I'm gonna call New Jersey, North Jersey, South Jersey, you know what I mean? But I'm not gonna give up until I get an appointment. That's a good idea, Gwen. She says she's plans on buying real estate and gold and silver. Also crypto. Yeah, like they're putting them in, and in my opinion, the branches that have those ATMs are the ones that are going to be doing the exchange. Lisa, she's asking if you need a trust before you're going to exchange or redeem. That's up to you. If you can afford to get a trust prior to, you can. It's not necessary. You could do it right after you exchange, but if you can afford it, I would. I'm all about preparing. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to catch up. I don't want to miss any questions. Yeah, trust attorney. Don't just go out and get any type of trust. Talk to a trust attorney that's going to really recommend what trust you should have. There's different trusts for different situations. Oh, Yvonne, she said she loves the Zim. A lot of people love the Zim. It's okay, Gwen. You could wait till after the exchange to get a trust. But you can talk to a trust attorney now. I mean, doesn't cost anything. Mark, it's Pango is the currency. It's from Hungary. Mark Z always says nothing burger lately. Because Mark Z knows more, in my opinion, than he says. But I'm glad he had his stem cell treatment. And he looks good, so I'm glad it went well for him. And Frank 26 had his last immunotherapy treatment today. So that's exciting too. Gino said the assistant vice president did give me a private client business card. Does that mean anything? Absolutely. Did you tell them that you held Iraqi dinar or dong and how much? They're not giving assistant vice president private client business cards to just anybody. You know what I mean? They're not going to do that. They're not going to waste their time. I got like all kinds of private banking, wealth management stuff. I'll post on my community page from Chase. Rami says, run from all lawyers who charge a lot of money for a trust. Yeah, you mean you want to go talk to somebody, you want to talk to several people. Like always, like if you're going to go look at a car, you're not going to buy the first one you see. You're going to look around. So you do the same thing when you're picking your team, your lawyers, your accountant, you know what I mean, your trust attorney, financial advisor. You do your research. You don't just go with the first one. Um, Brent Johnson, in my opinion, would be good for the into about. Can you guys hear me? Ted said, "Do they come to your house for 50 million dong?" I was told that about the dinar, but probably, in my opinion, if you have a lot, you have a lot. You're not gonna take 50 million dong. You know what I mean? Say it comes out like my wealth manager said at $1. That's $50 million. You know what I mean? You're not doing all that at the bank. That's a good idea, Gwen. She said, as soon as I exchange, I plan on getting trust. Hey, Mike. He said, just tapped in. Your 6 p.m. is East Coast time. I'm in California. I love Cali. Malibu is my favorite. Annika, she's asking which Hungarian pango. Can somebody in chat help her out? I just know Hungarian pango. Irrevocable trusts are good, Rami. Yeah, she said pure common law, irrevocable trusts. Husky. How's the sound, guys? Is the sound okay? Gwen, if you just shouldn't have, she asked if they will ask you for an account balance before they add your currency. Just don't have an overdraft and like don't owe them money. Lisa, she said she has people laughing at her. I used to laugh at my aunt. All of them used to be as far as the gym. I told you I was literally going to throw it in the trash. You'll be the last one laughing again. I think Bolivar is going to surprise everybody. Yes, Tommy, own nothing but control everything. That's the best advice. And also, don't let people know that you just became like wealthy, that you got all this money. Don't do that. Like I said yesterday, 20 to 40 minutes. Miles, I'm sorry. Away from where you live. Tim says, why bother with such? I don't want anybody to know what I own or anything like that. Yvonne says TNT Tony said for years there would be no Zim. Now he says Zim will go. I don't know how much I would listen to TNT Tony, but that's my opinion. Use your own discernment. The dinar SMM is the linchpin to this whole thing as far as the currencies are concerned. Yvonne said, what do I think about who's holding up the rate? In my opinion, I think it was a lock holding this whole thing up, in my opinion. But Sudani needs him to finish this, and then I believe all will be exposed. About a lock, about the corrupt politicians in parliament, about the coordination framework, about all of them. Just like a lot of stuff will be exposed in the United States, in my opinion, soon. And guys, remember, so say you're going to Chase to exchange and say they're offering, like they're saying there's a 3% exchange fee. You could say to them when you're negotiating, you could say, hey, I could go to Wells and get a 1% exchange fee. They're not going to want to lose your business. So they're going to be willing to negotiate that with you. That percentage, because they're definitely not going to want to lose wealthy clients. Shammy, just because Friday and Saturday are not working days for Iraq, they can still do anything before 5 p.m. our time, because our Forex is open till 5. They don't have to be working. Our Forex markets have to be open. And it would be released after closing of business hours. So that way there's no like interruptions. But I believe it was already released. I think we're in that 72-hour window, in my opinion. I'm telling you, today all day I've been just feeling like I gotta go live. I gotta go live. I gotta just talk to everyone. I gotta prepare you guys. I gotta make sure you're good. Because this could happen at any moment. And when it does, you just get so like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? And even though you feel like you're prepared, when it actually happens, you're like, oh my God, I'm not prepared. So, and just all day today, guys, literally like, I gotta do this. SMM, in my opinion, I think we are in that 72-hour window. Definitely. Yeah, they do. They do. Gino said Chase Wealth Management has everybody you need as far as the team goes. Yeah, I know they have the trusts, they have the wealth managers. You would probably just need to get an attorney if you want one, and an accountant. I would get my own tax attorney or accountant. I would not use theirs. The end high. So I don't she Deanne says that they bought Bolivar and Zim on Amazon. I'm really nervous about getting currency on Amazon or eBay. So, but you can get a black light and you can check it. And if it's from a reputable seller, you might be okay. But I do like Exchange of America, Banknote World, Treasury Vault, um, or I got it from the bank. Yvonne, yeah, Frank what? Please elaborate. We could do that, Forza, but we would have to do she said, let's do live bank calls and see if we can find one that gives info. We can do that, but it has to be an earlier live. And like I said, I have recordings from different states, several people, my friends, and my own personal conversations with the bank. So I like if somebody can help me figure out how to play a recording, I could actually call my wealth manager's cell phone and talk to him so you guys can hear. I said if somebody can help um me figure out how I can play a recording or play a phone call without the feedback and the echoing, I can call my wealth manager on his cell phone and talk to him so you guys can hear live from the horse's mouth. But we're not going to give his name or the location of the chase, okay? Susie said the DNC is like a Saturday Night Live skit. Oh my God, I've been getting nauseous every day watching that disaster. Oh my God. But they're planning something, in my opinion. They're planning some. I feel it. Well, listen to God, Gwen. She said God told her to buy them. God is never wrong. And I really believe he watches out for every single person. And I believe God was watching over me when I got in that accident because I could have died. And I could have died when I had my heart attack, but I believe he protected me and kept me in this world for a reason. I get emotional when I even think about that, so I just don't want to talk about it. Um, the wellness. Yeah, there are some banks. I'll post some banks in my community section. I'm just not gonna put it in chat right now because I'm already trying to answer everyone's questions. Mahoney, Dave Mahoney. Yes, thank you, Ouch Mystic. Yes, Dave Mahoney went to Vietnam and said there was already price changes. Thank you so much, Gwen. Guys, please like, subscribe, and share. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but Gino said I think Frank just plugged his phone into a speaker. But like I'm trying to do that, but I'm getting echoes really bad and it messes up my sound. So I got to figure it out. I'm going to call some people, my friends that are tech savvy. Maybe they'll help me. But I definitely want to do that. And then also I have some guests that I want to bring on. I have to figure that out. But I will. I'm a quick learner. Marie, what if you have a few 100,000? You have to have an appointment to do any exchange. Hi, Mary Sue. I've been hearing a lot about Pingo from Mark Z on some other people that I know that are not on YouTube. They also talk about some Nigerian currency I was told about today. I don't know about all that. Hold on that sound. How about now? Good? I'm not moving. I don't know why the sound keeps cutting out. Thanks, Jeff. Yes, the community section is like where you see the live, the shorts, the videos. It says community. It's under there. Lisa, you mean there's no banks close to where you live? Yes, Susie, you need to know a lot about trust. That's why I said do your research. Yes, Jillian. She said anybody that says, why do we have to bother with the trust? Evidently, you do not understand them and how powerful they are. They can save you so much taxes, ownership, list goes on. And they could protect you. That's number one. Trust protects you. Why do you want people to know you got all these millions? You know what I mean? So they can sue you? Like, no. Rich people all have trusts. They protect themselves, they cover their assets. Papa G, if you go on my YouTube channel, do you see where it says like shorts, videos, live, home, and it says community? You go to the community section. And this is all my opinion. So, okay, so let me just really quickly just go over and then I'll go back to answering your questions. What you say to the bank when you call. First of all, when you call, you say, whoever answers, whether it's a bank manager or a teller or whatever, you say, hi, do you exchange foreign currency? If they say yes, you say, okay, great. May I speak to someone in private banking or wealth management or a branch manager? Some will say, what is this in regards to? You would say it's in regards to foreign currency exchange. Once you get connected, most of the time they'll ask you if you have accounts with them. If you tell them that you don't have an account, they're going to tell you. Sometimes they'll say nothing to you. And this is not financial advice. This is my opinion. Then this is. So if you say, yes, I do have accounts with you, they could actually check because they ask you for your name. So once you tell them that you have an account, they're going to say to you, well, what foreign currency do you hold? And you tell them you hold, example, Iraq dinar, Vietnam dong, whatever else you hold. I've even said Iranian real. I really don't care. I'm going to tell you what I hold, whether you like it or not. That's on you. Okay. So some will be knowledgeable about it. Some will say, yeah, I know about the IQD, Vietnam dong. Some will say, oh no, it's a scam and we're not doing this and we're not doing that. So, in response to them, right? Say, Dream Big is calling me and I'm the wealth man or whatever. I'm talking to the bank, right? And they say to me, "Oh, we're not doing this. We're not participating. It's a scam." That's when you pull out your research, and your study of the Iraq dinar, and you say to them, so you want to tell me, hold on one second. So you want to tell me it's a scam, right? Or you're not participating. So are you telling me that your CEO, Jamie Dimon, is participating in a scam? Are you telling me, oh my God, I go at them hard before like all this. Are you telling me that your CEO is involved in a scam? Are you telling me that he's opening 300 more branches because it's a scam? Why is Chase Bank being opened all over Iraq? Why is Chase participating with the Iraqi Trade Bank? Why is the US Treasury in Iraq? Why do they have a floor at the CBI building, the Central Bank of Iraq? You know what I mean? Contrary to some of their beliefs, they might not know about it or act stupid. Well, you make a stupid person, learn new things if they weren't aware of things that are going on. I would show articles like you really don't even know. Do you know that Jamie Dimon, the CEO of Chase, actually sent out emails like 7, 8 months ago to the vice presidents of the branches about this reinstatement? So I would bring it all up to them. So and say, so your bank was selling a scam, right? So then I can report you to the Better Business Bureau. Let me talk to your boss. And that's when you ask for, say, you're talking to a wealth manager at JP Morgan. Ask for their boss. Well, I want to talk to the, assistant vice president of wealth management. I want them to tell me that what I'm calling about is a scam or it's not going to happen. But a lot of them, they will hold back information. They're just not allowed to talk about it. But some are very in the know about what's going on. And some will say to you, okay, how much do you have? This is, let's meet, come in, we'll discuss this, that, and the other. We'll open up an account for you, maybe another account. Like I have a different account for each currency, you know. But usually they like to hear that you have an account and then they'll ask for your name and they'll check if you actually have an account with them. Hang on. And you know what I'm saying? Like I guarantee you, if you tell them you have an account, you're going to get a lot better results. But your goal is to get an appointment with them. Once you get an appointment with them, you'll be able to get a lot of information. Unless you're like real pushy like me. I just come at them and I come at them hard. Like, you're not going to sit here and tell me I'm involved in a scam because I'm not. Currency cannot be a scam. Cannot be a scam. Absolutely not. So that's like a little overview. And then when you come to your appointment, they'll tell you. Sometimes they'll say bring your currency. Sometimes they'll tell you just bring a list of all your currencies and the amounts. They go through it. They go through their procedures. How much you can withdraw, when it'll be available, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But don't let them make you feel bad by telling you, oh, you're involved in the scam or whatever the case may be. They think they're smart, but they're not. You know what I mean? Some of them are just stupid, dumb. They don't do their research. They just annoy me. Hang on. Yeah, and why would, if it was a scam, I even said that once to a private banker. If it was a scam, why would Mr. T hold billions of the Iraqi dinar? Why would the United States Treasury of America hold billions of the Iraqi dinar? Doubt it. They wouldn't be involved in the scam. Warren Buffett, come on. They're playing too much. But yet, once it hits Forex and you call and say, hey, I hold the IQD, and in my opinion, say it comes out at 386, they're not going to be able to wait to have you come in. They'll give you, I've heard Bank of America offering people private jets and this, that, and the other, you know what I mean, on the upper levels of Bank of America that, hold significant amounts of the Iraq dinar. They're going to kiss your behind like you won't believe. Like you won't believe. Baby Cut, Dearborn, Michigan has the Iraq satellite banks. She said she'll drive to Dearborn, Michigan if needs to be to exchange. And there's a lot of Iraqis there. I was talking about all that. Now I have to catch up on all your questions. I hope that helped a little about me telling you guys. Kind of push them. Don't let them tell you things that you know are not true. And guys, anybody from New York or like Pennsylvania, and you need windows or siding done, contact ProView Construction. It's my brother's company, so I gotta promote him. Maryland, Virginia, they'll come do it. Rebecca, I'm thinking about getting just what I need for my new house and land and then going back when the exchange goes up. I mean, you could. I'm diversifying immediately. Let's see, hold on. Millionaire mindset. I'm not sure. I'm sorry. I gotta find. Kimberly says, getting in my car camping at the bank when it happens. Yeah, because it's gonna go up very quickly. The rate. Let's see. I'm trying to see. Yeah, you can get it at the bank and then they turn around and tell you it's a scam. How could it be a scam if you're selling it? These people, some of them are just annoying. The Forex is everywhere. It's Forex in London, in, Asia, Australia, New York. Mark Gabriel, what's your gut feeling on the DNC? I think it's how can I say this? Um, it's pretty hilarious, and in my opinion, it's a bunch of lies, and some parts are sickening. But I think my gut is telling me something's gonna go down tonight at that DNC. Really, I have a trust for my son. I also have an account for my son, Rebecca Hill. Mary Sue, yeah, we did talk about it. She said, "Did your wealth manager tell you buy extra insurance?" We talked about FDIC, and he gave me information on a company that I can get extra insurance. That's over 250 thousand. Bitcoin too. They're saying Bitcoin's gonna hit over 100,000. Can you imagine when Bitcoin was so cheap and people are like, "Oh, it's never gonna go anywhere," and now look at it now. It's amazing. Crypto is the way to go. It really is. It's the future. And you want to get hard wallet. Like I said, Arculus is the card and the decent wallet is the hard wallet. Um it's like a little device. Those are the two that I recommend. Oh really? Christabella, she said YouTube unsubscribes and won't let me resub. Well, keep trying. I'm sorry that happened to you. Ah, thanks, Papa G. He said, Jesus Christ of Nazareth brought me to you to learn how to manage my currency. Like I said, I believe God saved my life both times for a reason. Because I should have been dead. I shouldn't even be here talking to you guys. Yes, Dream Big is correct. If you exchange it in Iraqi satellite bank, it goes back to the CBI. If you change it in American bank, it goes to the U.S. Treasury. So, like, I'm gonna change some for USD and some for euros because I'm gonna be in Germany. So, it was a big, it wasn't like a branch in like a township. It was a big 2-floor Chase branch, Rob. Baby crack cake, Sudani is the man. She said she loves Sudani. Listen, Sudani is about to make a lot of people very, very, very wealthy. I'm telling you, check out the branches that have those ATMs in them. Mark said, did something happen today? Not yet, but I'm waiting. Think it's something's going to happen either during or after her speech. I think something's definitely being planned. And it's going to be like, look there and not here type thing. And Iran could possibly still attack Israel. They were saying they're having like ceasefire talks and all that. I don't believe any of that. And did you know that someone tried to assassinate Mr. T again today when he was at the border? My God, it makes me so sad that these people, they will try to do everything in their power to try to get him not to run. Sad. So sad, seriously. And the guy's on the run. They're looking for him. If I missed your question, I'm so sorry. This is going so fast. I'm trying to go back and see what questions I didn't answer yet. Yes, Forza. All the big banks, tier one banks, will exchange foreign currency. Yes. She said all the big banks will exchange foreign currency. Mm. Thank you, Gunnery Sergeant. But I got crucified and scolded after that and got told my voice is warbly and whatever. If you don't like how I sound or you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to be here. But I still was the bigger person and I apologized. High ProView Construction. Yeah, guys, for all your windows, siding, doors, if you need any of that, and especially when the dinar reinstates, call ProView Construction. It's my brother's company. So support my brother. Really appreciate it a lot. Yeah, that Tim says Warren Buffett, Mr. T, U.S. Treasury sitting on the dinar. Of course they are, because they know what it's about to be worth. It was the richest country in the world with the highest currency. So obviously, people that have great common sense, great sense about money, and that currently are billionaires and stuff like that, obviously they know what they're investing in. It's just a smart because they know what it's about to be. All those companies that are investing in Iraq would not be investing in Iraq for toilet paper, trash currency. They just wouldn't. What benefit would they have? Any investor is not going to invest anything unless they're benefiting from it. Rob, I called about over 20 banks before I went into the one bank and sat down with the manager and then got the appointment with the private banker. So about over 20 banks. And kept being told, oh no, it's not going to happen. It's a scam, blah, blah, blah. But, when I believe in something, I believe in something. So I just don't give up. Tim said Gurkha pallets. I think, doesn't Mr. T have pallets of the Iraqi dinar? I'm just trying to be funny. So Vince, my wealth manager said there's going to be no capital gains tax on this exchange, but my financial advisor and tax attorney are still saying there are. So I would just be prepared just in case. Hold on, I'm getting some. Jeff says pallets is a better answer. Yeah, I would love to have pallets of the Iraqi dinar. I just love the IQD. I believe in it so much. I literally have gotten into like battles with these bankers because some of them just don't know. They're just so, they have no knowledge and they don't want to get any knowledge. Well, they should. They're going to be real pissed off when people are coming in exchanging all this currency and they're sitting there like, and I would look at them and be like, but you said it was a scam. You said it would never happen. Well, look at me and look at you. You're making like, I don't have any type of, whatever. Everybody makes what they make, but you're making $15 an hour talking about it's a scam while I'm walking out of here a multimillionaire. It's, you know what I mean? And you got to remember too, if they're like the haters and the ones that are saying that it's not this and it's not that, they might know about it and they might have been told, hey, you can't have this. You can't participate in this. So they're pissed. Yeah, Gino. So they do have the capacity to handle all that. He's saying like putting 20 million. Don't put in chat how much you have. But as far as the insurance, you can get extra insurance. But I have not found that it would cover 20 million. So FDIC only covers 250,000. You would probably need to get several extra insurances to cover, but you would have to, like I said, talk to the VP, talk more to the wealth manager. They'll tell you exactly what to do and exactly how to cover your money. Deborah, she said Chase Atlanta don't have any plans on exchanging dinar. Well, how many banks in Atlanta did you call? Because I know of a couple chases in Atlanta. They are going to be exchanging dinar. Guys, I have friends like throughout the United States that, and I've been a lot of places. So just because one bank says no doesn't mean, and that's what I said before, like it's weird because it's one company, but yet different branches say different things. Cap, if the currencies combine more than they're coming to your house. Nico says, cue the lighting. I'm gonna be stopping soon, guys. Brandon, yeah, they're talking, but that's what I said. Just because one bank um said no doesn't mean that all of them are saying no. Rob, I know there's branches in Dallas, Fort Worth. I'll get the info. I'll post it in my community page. Yvonne, they come to your house when you have over 50 million. Tracy, what is the black light? Black light is that purple light that you use. That's how you check the security features on your currency. Tim, he said the QFS servers are floating under the dome. Well, I believe when they shut everything down and you couldn't access your currency, or like the ATMs were down, and so that's I believe that's when they were changing from fiat to QFS. I queued the lights, Nico. I've heard Mr. T wants to do a lot with the IRS, and think he wants to move everything to the states. If I'm getting that correctly. Gurkha, there's definitely, I think, is going to be a blackout, and I think the dollar is going to crash. 50 million after. So, like, say the amount of dinar cap would equal 50 million, then they would come to your house. 50 million and over. The amount of dinar into USD. I hope that's clear. Gino, they have companies for insurances and stuff, but I don't plan to keep a lot of money in the banks. I'm trying to see something real quick here. Um, okay. I was just trying to see. I'm waiting for a couple texts to come in. Oh, hey AJ, thank you so much. Yeah, Rob, I remember you were saying that. He said that he had a lady that works for the U.S. Treasury, drives an Uber. Brandon, not today. Shared a bank story yesterday. But I'm gonna call my wealth manager, and I'm gonna see if he'll be willing to come on a call so you guys can hear some straight information from the horse's mouth. Thanks for coming on, Jeff. They have Vanessa said it. I mean, David Dobson said if they come to your house, how do they verify it? They have a book they use to verify currency, and also they could bring a machine to your house, like a Delaware machine, but it's more advanced. But they're using books, and they have a picture of every currency and every security feature that's on there. It's a pretty big book. Priya, the bankers, wealth manager will come to your house. Yes, Priya, yes. The bank does, yes. Rob, yes. So the amount of dinar would equal 50 million USD. So once you see the rate on Forex. Priya, you only need the police if you're withdrawing over 100,000 cash from the bank. You need a police escort. Gina, they can't. It's only the FDIC covers 250,000. Any other insurance you have to buy, unless whoever you talk to, um, they have another plan for you. I don't know, but FDIC is only 250K, and then any other insurance, it depends on the amount, depends on a lot of things. And Tang, why do you think it's going to be 2028? That doesn't even make sense, in my opinion. Why would it be 2028? Mods, can you respond to Ann Tang for me, please? Just keep an eye on that person. Do you guys have any more questions for me? And like I said, during your exchange appointment, I recommend a lawyer, either a tax attorney or an accountant, a certified public accountant, if you're going to use an accountant, a financial advisor that's a fiduciary, or you could use the bank's financial advisor, well, wealth managers. Um, and I would go with a trust attorney. I would go with a team and bring like somebody from your family, like your significant other, whatever. Don't go by yourself. Hi, Ruby. In my opinion, Ruby's asking for the exchange rate. So for the Iraq dinar, um, anywhere from 386 to 425. You guys can hear me, right? 386 to 425, in my opinion. Vietnam dong, I was told yesterday 50 cents to a dollar, but I'm hearing from my sources, um, $2 to 225 for the Vietnamese dong, $1.40 for the Indonesian rupiah. Can you hear that? Was that clear, Ruby? Oh, really? Mary Sue, she said PNC Bank told them that they'll never exchange Iraqi dinar. Well, PNC Bank in my area didn't say that. Like I said, it depends on the branch. Really does. I mean, if I come on and do like a live earlier in the day, you could actually hear me talking, like so you can get an idea of like what to say to these people. But in my opinion, they're just uneducated. So I wouldn't even pay them any mind. I think Johnny Ward's asking what's the largest reply note. I think it's 1,000. I think I'm not 100%. I would have to look at mine. April credit unions. Some will do the exchange. You just got to find the right one. She asked if any credit unions. Um. So here's a question. Ty, I bought dinar in 2004. Would that make a difference? If it has Saddam Hussein's face on it, it's out of circulation, so you won't be able to exchange those. Yeah, like HSBC, like I said, like I'm gonna be in Europe, like a lot of banks in Europe are gonna be exchanging. So I'm gonna do half USD, half Euro. Miranda, they don't, but there's some that will. But they're a lot smaller. You gotta look at tier one banks. You're welcome, Ty. Guys, please like, subscribe, and share. Really appreciate it. Tommy, I think so. Yes. He said, think XRP and cryptos will explode as the dinar appears on Forex. Yeah, well, the dinar is connected, it's paired with XRP. I think Bitcoin's about to explode too. Really. Because Mr. T is backing Bitcoin. So I think it's really going to go high. And Tang, I don't know why your Iraqi friend doesn't know anything about the lower denoms, but they're talking about them all the time. There's news articles that talk about the lower denoms. There's a whole bunch of information. So, is your friend in Iraq? Because I have a friend from Dubai who knows all about the um lower denoms, them reinstating their currency, all of that. So I don't know, you know what I mean, what you're talking about. But thanks for commenting. Mods, keep please. Carla, it's about an hour. Normie, I would check PNC, HSBC as well. Top of Chase, Bank of America, Wells, and City. It would be interesting to call like Iraqi satellite bank in Dearborn, Michigan. There's also when you go on the UST website, you can get a bunch of like the satellite banks, their locations, and the banks that do foreign currency exchange. Yeah, credit unions, it's rare because they're small, but some will do it. Maybe not big amounts, but some will do it. I know like two phrases in German, Andy. I know how to say I love you in German, and it only always sounds not correct. I think German is a very hard language. I'm Russian. I think German's more difficult than Russian. Hold on, guys. I'm going to Munich and I'm excited. Such a different world in Europe, for real. Such a different world. They destroyed the United States, destroyed it. Andy, do you speak German? Yeah, I know how to say one phrase. Yeah, no, key bank. Yeah, some told people they will. Yes, she said I heard key bank as well. And guys, remember, take a picture of the front and back of your currency prior to going to the bank to exchange. Carla, she asked if there's been an update of the revalue. So it's a reinstatement. It's not a revaluation. It's a reinstatement. And in my opinion, before the end of the month. Oh, it's okay. Thanks for coming on, Carla, I appreciate it. Baby crab cakes. Is the US dollar gold back now? No, the US dollar is not gold back right now. The new US Treasury notes are going to be backed by gold. Right now, it's still fiat currency. And why the end of the month? I said before the end of the month, in my opinion. And a lot of stuff is converging to make me feel that way. Um, 1 second. I had to get rid of someone. Um, Andy, no German here. I'm glad you're Russian. You appreciate what Putin has done to send children free in you. Yeah. Yeah, there's a whole story to that. Oh, so you're from Germany, Andy? What part of Germany are you from? Oh, Tim, really? It is gold back, but I thought it's fiat. It's not going to be gold back until they go to the USN, the Treasury notes, the new notes. Hi, David. In my opinion, before the end of this month, but a lot of people are looking at tomorrow or this weekend. Yeah, Louisa, Germany is awesome. Normie, I never heard of AXL crypto. I'm sorry. You're welcome, Darlington. Why? What's wrong with the food in Germany, Lola? Oh, Robert, you saw 433 for Iraq dinar. That's awesome. He said no. The only thing he said was no capital gains, girl patriot. Raw food. Lola, do you like sushi? SMM, you're from Germany, but you're not in Germany now, right? What do you guys think of Munich? The ones that are from Germany. Normie, I'll get some information on that. AXL. Oh, Lola, I love sushi. Oh, really? My man loves that too. I'm just not going to try to say it because I'm probably going to mispronounce it. Shinitsu. Shinitsu. That's the one with like it's made from pasta. Kaimopono. In my opinion, I believe we're in the 72-hour window. Yeah. Vince, so my financial advisor and tax lawyer said there will be capital gains, but the wealth manager said no. No capital gains. It's going to mirror the Kuwait or reinstatement. And there was no taxes on the Kuwait dinar, Irving. Mahalo to you, Kai. Yeah, Munich is beautiful. Thanks, Carla. Yes, there's, like I said, you can negotiate the exchange fee. I know, Vince, you guys will have really high capital gains taxes. I heard that. That's horrible. And did you, I'm sorry, but did you come on my chat to start drama or like what's going on? If you have a question, you could ask me a question. Can you quit your job tomorrow? That's up to you. If you want to quit your job, you can quit your job. like me, I'm a registered nurse, so I'm always gonna, at least work once, whatever, just to keep my license. Yeah, your PM in Canada definitely. Isn't it like 40 to 60% or something like that on taxes in Canada on currency exchange, Vince? Oh my God, that's crazy. 66 is wow. That's a lot. Thank you, Kimberly. All right, guys, any final questions? Because I'm getting ready to wrap up here. Thank you, SMM. Mods, please remove Anne out of my chat. I really appreciate it. Yes, see, girl, I will. I'll come live and I'll go through everything with you guys. Answer any questions. Well, I'm hoping if my gut is right, my next live is going to be congratulating you all. And I'm not so serious, but I just don't like drama in my chat. Okay, guys, any final questions? Going once, going twice. And Nico, thank you for always being here and supporting me. I appreciate you. If not, then I'm going to say goodbye, guys. And thank you so much for being on. Please like, subscribe, and share. And it was great seeing you all. Shantae, you need either a CPA or a tax person just to be prepared because there could be taxes. You never know. I'm just telling you what I'm doing. It's up to you. If you don't want to get a CPA, talk to a CPA or a tax attorney. That's on you. You know what I mean? So, like I said, some people are saying there will be capital gains, and the wealth manager said there wouldn't be. So, it's up to you. I like to be prepared. It doesn't hurt anyone to talk to a CPA or a tax lawyer. You guys are very welcome. Again, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all. See you soon. And check out my community page. I post a lot of stuff on there. And I'll do shorts and videos and probably a live um, soon. Like tonight, I didn't think I was doing a live, but then I decided because I was like, something made me do a live because I felt like I needed to prepare you guys because I really believe it's super close, in my opinion. And again, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and I'll see you all soon, okay? Thanks to my amazing mods. Bye, guys.